Okay, from here your opponent has his arms around your chest, his legs wrapped around you. Now in most cases, like I'll discuss in the leg locks and ankle locks, you would pretty much cross a leg over. Let's say you didn't cross the leg over, he had both of his legs over, you crossed both of them over, that would all be fine. But let's say that didn't happen. He pulled me back, he's pulling me back, he pulls his arm out and puts me in a rear choke. As he's pulling me back, I'm going with the rear choke. I then take this arm here and push on this elbow here to take his pressure in this position. Using my head as the resistance on the back of his arm, I pull up here. Now, if he would have bent his elbow so that I couldn't do that, I'll then use my head again, using a torque on his arm in this position. Now, if that didn't work, and we came back and I just gotta think here.
I had my elbow, I was forcing my elbow
Oh,
on my shoulder.
And we came back here, and I couldn't get this arm off of here. I'm going to then grab onto this hand here, trying to torque this. If I can't torque this way, I'm going to try to put him in an in-bent wrist lock. If I couldn't do an in-bent wrist lock, I'd be going for an out-bent wrist lock, but I'm going to torque it at the same time. So instead of coming just out-bent, I'm going to unbent and torque this way, applying pressure on my opponent. Now, you wouldn't want to be here. First of all, you'd have to try to use your shoulder to try to release the pressure off your carotid artery and jugular. So as you're doing that, that's what is allowing you to do this torque up on the wrist. Right? If this other arm happened to come back in this position, you then intercept this arm, rotating with this shoulder over here, popping his arm this way. You could pass it by your head from this position again to torque him out this way. Make sure that you keep your hand faced this way, and then torque it out towards you, pulling it in across your shoulder again. If his hand is this way, you can torque it out. If it's this way, it's going to bend. If it bends and you can't have the torque on the elbow, you have to go for the wrist again. Either way, as soon as you're going to torque this out and come for the wrist, you just pull him in to tap him out, and eventually you either come back around in the position again, having him in another arm bar to tap him out this way.